Amelia Martinez. I'm here with Holly Collins with Adventures in Dance. How are you doing today, Holly?
I am doing super, Amelia. Thank you.
Of course. So I brought you here today because I have a few questions about your business, about what it is you do here in the studio.
Excellent.
All right,
Ask away.
All right. So where did you grow up?
I grew up in California in Santa Cruz on the coast. My parents have property in the mountains, so basically it was kind of like I was hidden in the top of the mountains, not quite as high as here, only 2,000 vertical feet. But we had just houses on the top of these mountains, splitting the mountain range between San Jose and Santa Cruz.
Okay, that's nice. And what brought you to Colorado?
My ex-husband, he got a job here and was transferred here, so I came.
Okay. How did you get started with your dancing?
Excellent question. When I was going to college, on a music major against my parents' better opinion. So I was in college and taking classes that they wouldn't let me take otherwise, because when I was very young, my mother banned me from dancing. So when I was in kindergarten, we had a traumatic experience with tap dancing class. I would go left when everyone would go right because I'm dyslexic and I can't tell my left from my right. And so my mother didn't know that till the third grade. So we had a lot of problems with me failing through school until the third grade when I was diagnosed. And then I could excel from that point forward. So she wanted to protect me from failing anymore. She just said, no more dance. So I got to college and I started to dance because she told me no more dance. I wanted to check it out just to irritate her. So then I waltzed into a dance studio one day because I was checking out dance. I was the secretary for the social dance club at San Jose State University. So I started checking out private studios around town to find out more about ballroom dancing to help my club. And I went into one studio. The owner took one look at me and said, you should be teaching dance. Start tomorrow, sign right here. And so I did.
Wow. And how did you get your business started?
With Adventures in Dance, it was a dream for me. It started out that I had parted from some other businesses and was ready to strike out on my own. My goal was, my previous training was working for a bunch of franchise studios. So when you have a franchise studio, every lesson has to be taught the same way. There is only one system for doing things. And to me, it seemed like a conflict of interest because every lesson had to be taught the same way. I didn't feel every learner learns the same way, that you should adjust the speeds and the abilities or the information presented to a student according to what was best for them, not according to what they were paid for. So my desire in starting my studio was to give people the opportunity to, A, be able to go a la carte, do things according to the way they want it, what they want, how they want, and just be able to learn at the speed that was best for them. Some people are thorough learners and take more time. Some people are very fast learners or want flash and tricks and fun things. Let them have it their way.
Customization.
Yes.
All right. And where did your name come from?
Excellent. I was taking a marketing class and I realized that I was having these amazing adventures with dance. I was going to foreign and exotic places through the art of dance as I studied the history and background of where each dance comes from, like the tango from Argentina, the salsa from Cuba. You have the waltz from Europe or Germany, right? So this is very fun to say, wow, there's all these interesting cultures and places, and I can explore them right here in Littleton through the art of dance.
And what is your favorite dance?
My favorite dance is the frisky foxtrot. It is a saucy, sexy, and fun little dance. It began with Harry Fox, who was a vaudeville comedian. He began in San Francisco and he called it Harry's Friskies. And then later he took it to the Ziegfeld Follies, where he renamed it the Foxtrot. And it became a banned dance from the Pope because it was one of the evil animal dances of the early 1900s.
Oh, no. What is your favorite thing to do in your business?
Oh, I love blogging. I've had these really fun series of blogs. And the latest one was I had a disagreement with my daughter over a mermaid tail. And so for Christmas, I made her her own swimming mermaid tail, which she ended up liking in the end. So I put together a how-to video on how to make your own swimming mermaid tail, and it went viral. that was very fun. So I've continued creative how-to videos like the bunny hop or how to do the monster mash.
Mm-hmm.
We also have then diverged off into a real fun series of how to do historically accurate princess dances. We've been putting together the full costumes and everything and researching what would be the accurate dance for each one of the princesses that you would know from animated features.
That's fun. Where do your ideas mostly come from? Are they just random or?
All kinds of places will be dancing along because there's a lot of energy and movement and it stimulates a lot of thought that we take hikes and walks together and just say, I had an idea. Wouldn't it be fun to open up an event center that looked like a castle? Then my family said, oh my back.
Yes. And what is your biggest fear?
My greatest fear is, or was, not being able to take care of my children. Part of the way into this business, or early on into starting Adventures in Dance, my ex-husband left me, and left completely. And so I had 2 children to raise, and so I had to succeed absolutely. My greatest fear was always making sure I could put food on the table for them. Now that they're grown and successful young adults, I am able to do more because it's not that I have myself and my children to feed, and I'm alone. I was alone parenting because he left, skipped the state and everything. And so now we have a really wonderful business and place. They're grown up and successful, wonderful adults, and I am free now to let go of the fear of not being able to feed my children.
Wonderful. Right, that's all I have for you.
Thanks, Mia.
Thank you.